This conference will now be recorded.
So last class what we discussed about? We discussed about the split function and the join function and changing the case of the string by using upper, lower, swap case, title, capitalize, right? So what is the split? By using the split function, we will split the string into different. Okay, by using suppose it is the if this string has the this data, right? So if you want to divide, so if you want to split the with this string with the two different words or two different strings, then what we will do by using split function, we will use the separator here. So what separator you want to use here? Here is space, right? So by using space separator, you can convert this string into different strings or words. Okay. So by using join, what you can do? You can join the multiple substrings into main string. Okay. We saw the examples also, right? In the last class. So for this split function, we discussed about this str1 has this string. So this string has the different words with separated by space. So for that we want to split by using the space. So here we use the split function. Here separator is space. So if it has comma, you can give comma separate. Separator is comma in the quotes. Okay. So if you give quotes only, it will accept the separator. If you want to give quotes, it will not consider as separator. It will throw the syntax error. Okay. So you all understand, right? Split. Have you practiced to split? So if you see, when I run this one, so what output you got here? This one. This is the output. So this split, what it returns? It returns the string. Sorry, list. Okay. In the list, what you have? List of the elements. Okay. So it converted this string into two separate strings. One is Python, one is training. So these two return into a list. Okay. So if you want to print items in the list, what you can use? By using the for, you can use the, you can print the whatever the items in the list. Okay. So see, this is the Python and the training. So both the whatever the data exist in the split SPL1, so that data we print. What is the SPL here? SPL is list. So if you want to know type of the SPL, so what you can use? Print type of SPL. Okay. So if you see class list. Okay. So if I print like this, are you understanding or not? So you are not understanding, right? Which is the, so by seeing here, I will written the line by line. So by seeing here, you can understand this is the this variable, this print. So this is the second line is this print, third line is this print. So sometimes you may confuse, right? That is why when you are writing or sending the data or printing the data in console, you want to format that string, right? Suppose instead of writing directly like this, we have the two different formatters. Okay, two different formatters. So one is this one, another one is format. Okay, format function. By using these two different formatters, we can format the output as you want. Okay, suppose here if I print like this, I am not understanding what it is. Okay, so give the one like this. See, suppose I want to, here I am writing like splitted string and return like this. Okay, so I have written. So you can use directly like this also. You can give comma, and you can if you give the value of this one variable, it will print, no problem here. If you give like this also. Suppose different variables. So you have multiple variables. You want to print. So one variable is here and one variable is here based on the data available in these variables. Okay. So that time you will go for the, okay, brackets and the format functions. Okay, format method. So here if I print this one, so what it return, splitted string and return the this one, this is the value it return. Okay, this is more meaningful, right? Instead of earlier only we return this one. So now we have added some string, meaningful string, what it mean. Okay, why it returned this one, like that we printed this, along with that one we printed this string, right? Okay, so if I want to and return, instead of and I want to use angular, here I want to print this one. Okay, instead of end I want to print here. Okay, what you can use, by using this one you can directly print. Okay, so instead of here you can directly give here to here, this one is not required. So if you give like this it won't accept. So here we have to add this format string, f string. So if you give f string, it will consider as this is the variable you are printing along with this string. Okay, so if I print this one, see, splitted string return this one. Okay, this one returned. So understand, right? Okay, so
Yes, Sunil.
suppose, yeah, this is the one format. Suppose instead of using this one you can use another one. Okay, you can use dot format, in this format SPL1. Okay, so what it printed here, so same meaning. So earlier, uh, what you use, earlier we use the f string, now we use the format method. So both the these string formatters return the same output, right? So here if I use this format method also I got this one. So earlier also I got the same thing, right? Earlier printed this one, I got same thing. So now also I got the same output, right? So by using this one your convenient way, if you are like mostly this one, this formatter string you can use. Okay, so mostly we will prefer this one. This is the more readable, right, and easy to understand also. So if you give format also, sometimes they will use by their convenient. If you want to use dot format also you can use, otherwise you can use this string format also you can use. See, if you see, if you directly give here you will understand easily, right? So what you are understand here, so here in this string we are printing this SPL1 variable. So and adding some extra string along with this one variable. Okay. So you usually understand if you go for dot format like that, right? If you go like this, so you won't understand at the first time. Okay. When you see this string, this print function directly, you won't understand. So you will take some time to understand the entire this what you are printing, what is this actually giving the output. Okay, it will take some time if you use format. So suppose if you use directly f string, so you will see the direct values, right? Here this value, this variable value is printing here. Some more variables are there, you can easily understand other variable is printing here. If what is the variable value here, it will print like that, you will easily understand. Okay, most of the programmers will prefer this f string. So earlier there is no f string, so in earlier versions there is a only dot format. Okay, so recently only they introduced f string format. So then only they they are using mostly this f string format. So if you are, suppose in your code base one written old format way, then so you should also familiar with the dot format method also. Okay, that's why I covered both two ways. Okay, so sometimes you will, if you are having only one variable, you can give dot. So if you have two also, you can give separating by comma. You can again give the string you want. Okay, str1 like this test. So like this also you can print. So instead of f string, you can directly print like this also. Okay, let me see what it printed. So here we printed str1, str1 here after the test. So as many variables you want to print, you can print like this. But this is not the suggestible way. So many of them are used the f string format or format method. Okay, so you can use that again another variable spl1 like this also you can format. So like this also you can format, but this is not the suggested way. Okay, so most of the times in real time you will use the dot format or f string format only. So if you want to send any output or if you want to print the data console, okay, you will use these two. So this is not the recommended way. So I am just your understanding. If someone use it this way, so for understanding I told you this one. Okay, so understand, right, this f formatting string. Okay,
Yes, Sumit.
so yesterday we discussed about the split, and here we discussed the split with space separator. We discussed with the split with separator like that. Have you practiced more on these functions, or you just came this class? So earlier class we discussed the join, right? So what is the use of join? So when you go for the join, so you have the list of elements. So you want to add these elements into single string, then you will use the join. So how it will join? Based on the comma, it will separate um, each element with the comma, and it will convert into one string. Okay, see what is the output we will get. See, each element is separated with comma and converted into one string. So if you want to find out the what is the type of this join return, so you can print type of So these are most important. That's why I'm again repeating. And in middle, I will cover new topics also, so that you can easily understand. Okay, you won't get bored. See, this is the class str. So it converted list of items into string, right? So you can like that if you have different, suppose you have different variables, you can join them by using the, okay, join function. You can give different join these variables here in the join. Okay, understand, right?
Yes, Sunil.
Yeah. Any doubt here? Okay, let's continue to next one. This and all upper and lower, these and all no need to reiterate again because these and are very simple ones. So you can easily understand by seeing the definition of this one. By seeing the upper means you can easily understand. So upper method used for the convert the string to upper. Lower means convert the string to lower. So you can easily understand seeing the name of those functions. Okay. So no need to reiterate them. Okay. So we discussed uh, these one also. So is alphanumeric, is number, whether that number is whether the string is alpha, like that I covered yesterday last class, right? So today suppose I have the data like this. Suppose I have the number num1. So in this num1 I have the data like this. So 1 2 3 dot 1 2 3 dot 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, like this I have. Okay, this what is this variable? So what is the type of this variable? Can anyone tell me?
Float.
Yeah. So in the output, sometimes you don't want to print all the floating values. So here so many floating values is there, right? So you no need to print all the floating values. That time what you will do? Sometimes in the real time you want to print only last four digits. In the floating after decimal, you want to print only four digits, maximum three digits or two digits. Like that you want. Based on your requirement, you want to consider as that much digits in your front end or in your database. You should allow those much only. Or if you want to print any error message, or if you want to send it in the front end like that, then you should restrict them, right? So with that float, with that number of digits. So that for that we have the different format strings. So we will go for like we have the suppose I am printing, okay, printing number is like this, okay. So here I am giving like this, okay, dot format, okay. So here dot format, what I need to give? So I should give number any variable, right? So that is why I am giving this one. If you give anything here, if it is only one here, then it will consider this one. Okay. If it is this format method has only one variable, if we won't give anything here, index order, that is fine. If we have different variables, number two like this. So like this you have, right. If you have multiple numbers, you should give the order. Suppose index is 0. this is 1. So you want to print 0 here. So 1, if you want to print like this, you have. So if you want to print 1 here, you should give 1 like this. Index order is 0, 1. So like this you should give. Understand, right? This one. So if you have only one variable in this format, you should, if you won't give anything here, that will give any problem. That will not give any problem. Okay. So this is the string. So what it will print? See, it will print directly, right? What is the value it has? It print all the value. Okay. Suppose I have other one. So here colon, if I give f, so what it print here? See, if I give colon f, what value it printed here? Why it truncated last these values? Is it truncated or it rounded off? Respond. You can interact here. So otherwise, it you won't learn. So if you interact here, so you should gain the more knowledge. So here I have given, this is the original floating number. So this is the after format we got like this. So if you give f, it will accept last first 6 digits of decimal numbers. Okay. After decimal, only first 6 digits only it will allow. Okay. That is why after the 6, whatever the value it has, it rounded off. Okay. If you rounded this one, what it will be, nearest value is 1, right? So that is why 0 became 1. Okay. So understand, right? So like that we have different formatting functions. Okay.
Yes, Sunil.
3f. Okay. So here, see what it printed here. Anyone tell me?
round value.
What is the round value? I give 9 here. See what it will give. See what it has given. Why it has given like this? Here 2 spaces it appended. Why? Why it appended 2 spaces here? Here it appended 1 space here. So why? So if you give 9 here, 9 or 8. So I have given 9, right? So total number of digits in this floating variable, total number it allow 9. So in that total number, 3 are decimal point numbers. Okay, 3 are decimal point numbers. Remaining, tell me, remaining 6 are with the decimal. Remaining 6 are means remaining 5 are real values. Okay, after decimal, decimal is one value. Okay, these are 3 values. Okay, after decimal,
Okay.
3 values it allow. Before decimal, 5 it allow. With the decimal, total number of digits it will allow. Okay, 9. So if you give anything, it will take like that. Total number is 9. In that, 3 is decimal, 5 is real and 1 is decimal point. Okay, so that is why here we don't have 5, right? We have only 3. 1 2 3 only we have. That is why extra 2 spaces it appended. So why, sir, why it is appending 2 spaces? So because it is a, so it is in floating, right? So why shouldn't it appended zeros? You may got this doubt. So you will give 0 here. So if you give 0, it will assign 0 values instead of spaces. If you won't give anything, it will take as a spaces. See, it assign 2 zeros. Understand, right?
Yes, Sunil.
Yeah. Any doubts you have here? Up to here? If you have any doubts up to here, you can ask me. Okay. So suppose you have a one data like this. Python you have. Okay, so I want to do some decoration, sir, for this. So how can we do, like, suppose I want to add 2 stars or some like this. I want to do decoration. So while printing I want to do like this. So how should I format like this? Okay, so I have this. Okay, understand, right? So how should you format means? So you will take str5. Okay, you can take like this. You can take. So before that you will have to give this one colon. So understand, right? So after that whatever the values you want to assign, align. Okay. So what is the alignment you want to align? Sorry. So width, how much width you want to give. Okay. This is fill. So what you want to fill, that value you have to give alignment. Right side align, left side align, center align. What is the alignment of the string you have to give here. So we have the different alignment operators. So I will explain. So width, how much width you want to give. Suppose you want to give 10. So here this is the 6 bytes length, right? You want to add this much, this 3, this 3 means 6 you want to add. With this 6 you want to add 6, another 6 bytes of string. So that is why it is 12 bytes. So you have to give width 12. Okay, so I will give you print of, okay, str5 dot format. So this type of formatting we cannot use the this one. So you can use that one also, but this is the more preferred one. Okay, format string also you can use, but this is the most format preferred way. So you can use this one. Okay, so here what is the actual string you want to print? You want to print Python, right? So what is the fill means? What you want to fill here? So what is the value you want to fill? Hyphen, right? Sorry, hyphen. Okay, so what is the align? So what is the align you want to give here? Center. right? Center align, what you have to give, what is this one? Okay, this is used for the center align. Okay, so what is the width you want to give? So left side 3 hyphens you want to add it, right side 3 hyphens you want to add it. And what is the length of our string? See, 6 bytes. 6 and plus 6 is 12 bytes. Width is 12. Okay. See, I got the desired output, right? So like this, if you want to do, if you want to fill with stars, you can fill. If you want to fill with any special character, you can fill. If you want to add any other, whatever you want, you can add in the fill. Okay. So if you want to add the these hyphens only left side. Okay. What you should do? We have the left and right. See. See. So this is the left side added. This is the less than means right side. Okay, like that we will use. Suppose our desired length is 12 bytes, right? Suppose instead of 12 I have given 15. So what it will give? The output is, so what is the output? See, what is the output you got here? This side, left side, 4 hyphens added, right side 5 hyphens added. Why? Means you have given one extra value here. Instead of 14 you have given 15, so it will take the first priority right side. So that is why it added right side, and left side there is no value, right? That is why it left with 4. Okay, understand, right? Until here,
Yes.
do you have any doubt?
No, Sunil.
So we have completed strings as of now, so there is no concepts to cover in the string. So if you have any doubts, you can ask me in the string, entire string concept. So when you are practicing, have you faced any issue? So first of all, so let me stop recording.